started this year. I think I alluded to it in a previous video where, because we're running Facebook ads now, marketing and just everything looks super different. When you're just relying on word of mouth referrals and strategic partnerships and networking and events, like no one is really networking until now. So literally I'm still in some chats for networking groups I was a part of, and they're all just coming together now. They're all like just waking up. So work never really started till February. Whereas right now it's January 22nd, and I've just had meetings all the time. Monday, the day before, there was like 5 sales meetings. Today there's 4. One person cancelled, which I don't really mind. Just the schedule is just a lot tighter now. And honestly, there's a lot of gaps that I'm seeing in my process, follow-ups and things like that. I need to really just strengthen our admin team now. One of the things that I need to do this year, which already I debriefed with my business coach, is that we're probably going to need to hire an appointment setter at some stage. So in a 2-stage sales process, which is what we're running at the moment most of the time, we have like the first call, which is a 15-minute call, is kind of like an appointment setting meeting. Like technically I've been selling on it. I have been making sales on the call, which is cool. Technically it's supposed to lead to a bigger meeting where I'm supposed to be able to present a bigger offer. So if somebody else is able to eventually take the 15-minute meetings, then I think that will help me to just focus on the bigger meetings and get some of my time back there. I've ramped up advertising spend. So I was running through December, I think it was $25 a day on Meta, on Facebook and Instagram ads, and we've doubled it. So we've ramped it up to $50 a day. I guess that's reflected in the call volume that I'm having. Honestly, it's really cool. I think just having this experience of what it's like to be basically not having to go out in person as much and just be able to have leads come to us. I don't know if I mentioned this on the channel before, but I started reading Donald Trump's Art of the Deal, which he's a very polarizing figure, and this is supposed to become a political conversation. I respect his grind. Like the first chapter of the Art of the Deal is Trump going through a week in his life. And I'm thinking to myself while I'm reading this, like, I don't know how many pages it was a fair few. And it was documenting 1 week in his life as a builder in New York City. And I'm like reading it thinking, wow, like today, this sounds hectic what he's talking about. But then I'm like, this book was written in 1987. I wasn't even born yet. Like the internet wasn't a thing. And this guy is hustling that hard. In 1987, that's what his week looks like, back-to-back meetings. I'm like, you know what? You will know them by their fruit. It's in scripture. No matter what you think of him, the level of success that he has experienced and the things that he's doing is now, as of this recording, the 47th president of the United States. The things he says, the decisiveness he acts with, the things he just does, it's phenomenal. And I'm trying to grow into that. Like, not that it's about comparing, but like looking at what he did again in 1987 to like things that I'm dealing with now. Like, I'm like, I don't do anything. like most of his meetings, like in this crazy week in a life, are in person. Like some of them are phone calls, but like a lot of his meetings, he's going places and talking to people. So I'm like, dang, that's hustle. And that's how you get a businessman that became the president of the United States without doing any politics. That's what that looks like. I can't keep using being an introvert as an excuse. That's just not like good enough. So if we want to see the growth in the business that we want to get to, and we believe that we're heading for and that God's pointing us in the direction of, I have to get better at talking to people. I just have to. No matter how exhausting socially it feels, it's the decision to do this. Like, you want to do this. This is what people like this do. What a rant, 7.5 minutes. All right, I gotta get to the office and stop talking now. So, see you guys soon.